Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here and welcome back to Danganronpa. In the last episode, we had a couple of deaths. Both Sayaka, who was killed by someone present here now, and Junko, who was killed by her own recklessness, I guess you could say. She was killed by Monokuma for threatening him, stepping on his little berry face. And now we have a limited time to investigate and see if we can discover who killed Sayaka, or else all the rest of us, besides the killer, are going to be executed. So that's pleasant. Let's start by questioning everyone. What have you got to say, Hifumi? Oh, and also I would like to apologize if any of the sound for my audio, for my voice recording is a bit different. I've had some issues at my place, and I'm actually packed up at a family member's house recording now, so the audio may be a little bit different. I hope it is still up to standards, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. But anyway, Hifumi, what are you up to? Yeah? Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. So you're rebooting your brain, I see. Alrighty then. Can we get to Toko? Who is one of my suspects? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. I don't know if that's the deal. She's generally quite alright with just mouthing off about anything, so I guess it is unusual if she's not saying anything at all. How about you, Chihiro?
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. Yeah, I know, Chihiro. It's rough. It's shocking to me as well. Godly Spear Gunyear just totally destroyed Junko there.
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
It's good pragmatic advice, as I would expect from you, Sakura.
Huh?
What's going on? Yeah, I figured you'd be totally freaked out when you realized this isn't the joke that you thought it was. But I expected more of a reaction than that.
Huh? Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit there.
Yeah, I feel the same, but I don't know that there's anything we can do about him.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? She means to secure the crime scene to make sure evidence isn't tampered with. You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? Well, Byakuya, you seem to be intelligent as well, even though you are a stuck-up stick in the mud. After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we are pretty much screwed. And by screwed, I mean dead.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway.
Okay, well, at least you're aware of your weaknesses, Mondo.
I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Fair enough. Okay, then. We can let Mondo look after the scene. We need to it has to be more than one person, because he could be the killer. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. Exactly.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Be nice, Byakuya. Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
What? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, but we can't rule you out, Mondo, even though my current suspects are Toko, Leon, and Celeste.
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
Sounds good. And you two have quite similar voices, if I do say so myself. It may be difficult to tell who's talking, but we'll just have to deal with that.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
You tell him, Hifumi.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
Faith well placed, I must say, at least in myself and Kyoko.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Well, don't pop a blood vessel, owie. Speaking of which, what have you got to say on your own?
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Very good way to connect the dots and break everything down, Owie. I knew I could count on you. Oh, we can look at the body, can't we? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... Yeah, this is the reaction I was expecting from Hiro.
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real? Fuck yeah, it's real.
Let me out of
Hell
here!
no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? My feelings exactly, Toko, even though I think that may be the first thing we've ever agreed upon.
Oh,
So, you finally noticed. Noticed what?
What the crap?
Yeah, that's what I asked. I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Well, I haven't looked through the file yet, so I guess I didn't notice.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. It's in a book, A Reading Rainbow. I mean, notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Of course, isn't that obvious? I'm assuming that's where you guys found Makoto passed out. Whoa, she's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. I don't really expect most of you to believe anything, to be honest, Toko. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking then? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. Yeah, she's an ultimate detective or an ultimate secret agent. I'm leaning towards detective, honestly. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more? You do not, at least not to me.
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime.
Did we actually get to talk to everyone? I feel like we didn't.
That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself.
I'm pretty sure that would get you executed too, Mondo.
I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Good to know. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're going to investigate a murder? I mean, we're going to do our best, Owie. How do we even do something like that? Well, I'm sure we're about to learn.
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. No, you just jumped to a conclusion based on your paranoia. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Okay. That is an interesting face. Don't come any closer. Are you going to kill me next? Maybe if you keep acting like a moron.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Yeah, it's not even remotely sure. That's true. We may as well at least check to check. That's a weird sentence structure there, sorry. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help to investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Why are you still awake then? Because Junko just got speared about 50 times right in front of your face.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Bye, Leon. Wait, don't go yet. You'll have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. We have to rely on the evidence to prove our innocence, Makoto, and to prove who actually did this. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Well, of course they are. Everybody's suspicious at the moment, though some more than others. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Well, I mean, it's very bad that she was killed in your bathroom, so... Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Yes, let's avoid that if we can. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Might be easier said than done. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be about 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory, the bathroom, precisely, Makoto. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. we have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. That may be a defensive wound on her wrist. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. What are these truth bullets, and when are we going to actually get to figure out what these skills that we're getting are? I wonder when. Is that all the Monokuma file had? Can we still collect mono coins? Someone's spying on us with that camera. But who is it? And what for? Whoever's controlling the Monokuma bears. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel so sorry for her. You're not going to help her or anyone else by just staying here with a dead body. I have to stay with her. Well, I mean, I guess we can't force you. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. You're going to have to calm down. You're going to have to reacquire at least a little bit of that chill that you've had up to this point. Even though it was way too much before, you need a bit of it now.
Help me!
I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here.
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Honestly, Makoto, Hiro never really seemed prepared to do anything at any time. That makes sense. That's it. The monitor Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Really? Or not. I'd better get back to the investigation. Yeah. Same thing with the body? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Let us look at... Oh, we've got the truth bullets section now. Let's see what that looks like. Monokuma file. Is it just what we read? It appears to be. It is. It's exactly the dialogue that we got. So, nothing to be gained from there. At least not yet. Okay, so back in the dorms, we've got Byakuya, Leon, and Hifumi just out roaming the hallways. We've got Aoi in the dining hall. And who's in their room here? Oh, that's my room. So we've got Mondo, Sakura, and Kyoko in there. Now here we've got Taka in the hallway. We've got Celeste in the main hall. Someone in the classroom up here as well. Toko in the classroom. So we need to talk to these students too, because they may have some information to impart to us. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. Really? Do we not want to talk to these people first? We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay then. I guess the best laid plans of mice and men and so on and so forth. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Hello everyone. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. I was trying to do that previously, but you were too gung-ho to find Sayaka. That might reveal something new. Alright, well, let's go from left to right. And we got a lot to investigate. Camera? A surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening, they just keep on watching. As is his prerogative, I suppose. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Could be useful for taking notes, though, couldn't it? Let's look in the drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Well, that's something, I guess. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Unless we wanted to try to fix that door. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Bondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, 'cause like, why the hell would we?
Okay. So this is relevant information, otherwise it wouldn't be being added to our truth bullets section, I'm guessing. Okay, we've got the lint roller, which has been moved. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Yeah, it said that last time when we looked at it, didn't it? Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? I mean, we've only been here like 3 or 4 days. It couldn't be that dirty, could it? The katana. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Guess there's a good chance. There's a lot of gold missing from that blade. And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating, so somebody gripped it there. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets. Okay then. So this is getting somewhere. Our key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. What an investigator you are, Makoto. Can't fool you in the slightest. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. And she somehow either dropped it or it was sitting on this table when it was overturned. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Well, they either picked or jimmied the lock, which Monokuma has assured us is tamper-proof, or she let them in. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, I was assuming it auto-locked, so I guess that could be a reason too. No, that seems impossible, but can't be ruled out, Makoto. We can't rule it out. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Okay, I'm still not going to rule either out. I don't care what you say, Makoto. You've proven to be unreliable in the whole mental department. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Still don't know how to use those. Get a reminder of what we can look at. Still a ton of stuff. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Probably. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. No shit, Sherlock. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. Except these rooms are soundproof, remember?
Wait.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Probably so. Probably so. He seems to have thought of everything else. Evidence of a struggle. Good deal. All right, we're getting places here, folks. Can we not get far enough over here to look? Oh, there we go. We can do it this way. I guess we can't look at the trash can we? We can still look at the stand. It's the display stand the sword was on. If I had known that it was useless to investigate beforehand, I wouldn't have wasted so much time on it, because a lot of this is different. Oh, okay, never mind. Can we look at the table? No. We can, however, look at the sheath and the scratches on the wall. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean? Yeah, it means that, I'm guessing. And plus, okay, this is the same. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. Oh, now that's interesting. Did one of them end up with the sheath and the other with the actual sword fighting each other? Is the replica sword even sharp? But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. There are ways, Koto. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, so from what I gather right now, these were used to fight each other, but that may not be the case. How about the scratches on the wall? There are scratches and gouges on the walls, on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It is. It is indeed. It looks like there may have been some kind of fight in my room.
Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember? If anything happened, there's no way you could know.
well,
Right. Exactly. Just getting a little repeat dialogue there. I don't think we've looked at the bed yet. Okay, there are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. Why the hell would that? What the hell happened here? So maybe she was in bed when she got attacked? That's weird though, with how the door doesn't appear to have been tampered with. Right. Look at the monitor, I guess. Yep. Okay, so nothing in that. See, is this to leave? Or are we looking at the door? Okay, yeah, it's just to leave, so we can't examine to see if the lock was tampered with. I guess we need to talk to these guys? What have you got to say, Mondo?
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. A killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean.
Yeah, if the killing really did occur at about 1:30 a.m., they had a lot of time to get rid of stuff.
There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yes, there is. We've been in there a couple of times. Except there's a gate barring the way unless they could get by that. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
You're assuming it's a guy. We don't know that for sure, Mondo.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it? Uh-huh.
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
All right, Mondo, if you say so. What about you, Sakura? Have you got something more intelligent to add to the conversation? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
So you're gonna go with the majority then. I did not expect you to be a follower so much, Sakura. I see. Alrighty then. Hello, Kyoko. Care to help us out? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
she's looking at the floor there.
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Makoto, you are dense as a brick. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh, god damn it, Makoto. You're making me look bad, dude. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but why? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. I think she may be talking about the lint roller, Makoto. You noticed that yourself.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
React.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. So the room has been cleaned. That's why the lint roller is used up. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Finally, you're doing some detective work, Makoto, connecting the dots, making deductions. Yeah. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Well, someone did. It's not necessarily... You can't, in the current position, prove that it wasn't us that did it, but I like that you're not assuming it was us. Thank you, Kyoko. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? It's probably the killer.
Well,
And that's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Nice. So I suppose the only thing left is to go into the bathroom. I think that's all that was left. Yeah. Is the body still here? And on the other side of this door... Yeah, and it's in, like, negative color schemes. No, I can't let it get to me. Good, I'm glad you're not refusing to go in, because we need to do this. I can't afford to freeze up now. Good on you, Makoto. Bring that heart of iron to bear. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Oh, poor Sayaka. Again, very sorry I called her a psychopath now. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Are we going to get to look at that 37 behind her, perhaps? Hopefully? Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, so we can look around. How much leeway do we have to look side to side? Not a lot. Looks like just the body, and then it looks like there's more than the 37 written there. Well, let's look at the, looks like 037. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? 11037. Except there's like a connection between the two ones. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Holy shit, that's not 11037. That's fucking Leon. That says Leon upside down. That's not numbers, Makoto. She fucking... It was Leon. We were right. Holy shit, it was Leon that killed her. Did Sayaka do this? Holy shit. I did not expect it to be this easy. Look at the body. I can't believe she let us know who killed her. That's awesome. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Oh, can we look at that? That's gold on it, so she was hit by the sword, or the scabbard, one or the other. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. So she was attacked with both the replica sword and stabbed with this knife. By fucking Leon. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there. Where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That's the gold paint from the sword, Makoto. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it? That's because she fucking wrote Leon's name on the wall, dude. She wrote his name on the wall. Why can't you see that? The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Oh, you're so dense. Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets section. Good. How about her finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on, okay? I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, is that everything then? It seems to be everything. Make sure we got oh, nope, there is something up here. Shower head. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. It's a good point. She would have had no reason to be in the bathroom unless she fled here after struggling in the main room. I'm glad that you brought that back to my attention, Makoto. You are not so useless after all. Alright, that's everything that's here. Notice observing. Okay, I was wondering what that little advisory down there had been. I guess I hadn't noticed that before. Yes.
It would seem.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Yeah, it's not numbers, Kyoko. And I'm surprised you didn't realize that. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what did they mean?
They mean Leon.
11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think that she wanted to use her body to block them. Really? Maybe. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall, which is why it's fucking upside down. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? So she does know. She's trying to get Makoto to understand.
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. Fair enough, Kyoko. I like this hands-off approach while still helping. It's very nice. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets. Good. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? I mean, it was always stuck. Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Okay, she's surprised at that. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens up no problem. Okay.
Correct.
So, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Oh, I didn't know the doorknob was broken. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Oh, it came off? Okay, so there's more to this whole thing than meets the eye. But unfortunately, this episode has gone on long enough, so we will resume trying to find out who killed Sayaka in the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, friends. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.